Off to another quick, semi-quick trip into, well, this time I'm going actually into the Tri. It's funny because, the last drive-in shot I did, it took like 54 hours for it to actually upload to YouTube. So even though the last time I was in a vehicle was 3 days ago, according to the YouTube, it was just, 12 hours ago that I was driving. But not the case. Hopefully this one doesn't take as long to upload. There's nothing behind me. My camera is freaking out because there's probably a little bit of snow on the camera. So, two things. I bid on some office supply items. Another horse or something coming or going. Anyway, office supply items, and I won them. So I'm on my way into Richland to go pick those up. And while I'm there, I'm also going to meet the other crafter that wants to go through my paper punches. But I won't be meeting her until after 1. So I'm going to go to lunch in between. Yes, I'm bad. I did not brush the snow off my truck before I got in and started driving. Not super thick, but whoops, and my camera holder's a little loose today too. So this will be a drive-in video and then a drive-home video. Just because I do know that whenever I do an edited video, are also ones that seem to really get hung up with YouTube getting them uploaded. I don't know why. I mean, you should be able to, edit your videos and upload them with no problem. But for whatever reason, every time I've tried to upload an edited video, it takes forever for it to upload into YouTube. And I've tested the theory out by putting an unedited video, the unedited version and the edited version, sending them to YouTube at the same time, but setting them both to, setting the edited version to public, because obviously that's the one that I want you guys to see, and setting the unedited version to private, and the unedited version will upload like lickety-split within a couple hours. Whereas the edited version of the exact same video, which has been edited and is technically even shorter than the original, will take 3 times as long to load. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So if I can get away with not editing, I'm gonna not edit. And as far as like the driving streams go, the easiest way to not have to edit is to do them in 2 parts. like, I mean, they're obviously not going to stick. It's 33 degrees, sun's out. Anything that does fall this time of day is not going to stick. And you can tell by the road that stuff is not sticking. It was funny, last night my husband came into my craft room and he's like, so you're not going anywhere first thing in the morning, are you? And I'm like, do I do anything first thing in the morning if I have a choice? And he just kind of laughs, and I go, why? And he goes, you haven't looked outside, have you? And I'm like, it's snowing again, isn't it? And he just kind of nods, and I'm like, okay. My craft room has one window, and it's got stuff in front of it, so the curtains are very rarely ever open. And in fact, the only time I ever really open the curtain is when I'm expecting a package delivery, so I can watch for the UPS, the FedEx, or the USPS truck, depending on how my stuff is coming in the mail. But yeah, very rarely is that curtain open, because it's a pain. There's a shelf, a drawer, a cabinet of drawers in front of it that covers half the window, and so it's like I have to prop the curtain open somehow, and it's just a pain, so I just don't even bother. Unless I'm expecting a package delivery, because then I can keep an eye out for it, because and I don't currently have any packages waiting delivery. I've got 2 Temu packages on order, but they're both expected for delivery next week. And yeah, those are going to be fun, because I bought a whole bunch more dyes. Which obviously I will share with you guys on streams. But yeah, I've a lot of my Temu lately that I've personally ordered, not the unclaimed ones, but the ones that I've purposely ordered. A lot of it has been household stuff. Like I bought a silicone liner for my crock pot, a spatula that's specifically designed for flipping eggs, because I like my yolks runny, and my husband really sucks at flipping eggs. I would say 9 out of 10 times he breaks the yolk. And so when I saw the spatula on Temu, I'm like, yeah, let's give that a shot. We'll see how he does with it. What else have I ordered for the house? Some organizers, shelf organizers, some silicone scrubbing mats and silicone storage mats. That's a big box. Not storage mats, but like what you'd put like under a dish drainer or under a coffee pot, to catch your spills, to catch the liquids. I purchased a couple different kinds of silicone mats like that. In this upcoming shipment, not only do I have a bunch of excuse me, a bunch of dyes coming, but I bought some plant watering bulb things to go in my elephant ear, and they're open on the top, so you don't have to take them out and try to fill them through the tiny little spout. It's actually open on the top. So I bought a watering container. I ordered a watering container as well, so I can fill the container and then just take it to the plant and fill the bulbs without having to remove everything. And I bought 4 of them, because it's my elephant ear is a big thirsty plant, and I find that I only remember to water it every 3 or 4 days, and by the time I remember to water it, it is so thirsty. It takes 12 trips to between the sink and the plant to get enough water in there for it. So I'm hoping this will be a little bit more consistent for my plants in having water, and I can also put plant food in them, so that's a benefit too. Like dissolvable plant food. I do have to look into that because I'm growing dragon food in the pot with my elephant ear plant. Just like in sprinkling sunflower seeds and squash seeds and dill seed and stuff like that in the soil, and just letting them grow, because when I tried to grow them in a separate thing, I was really horrible at remembering to water it, and everything kept dying. So as I was recycling the soil from the layered garden, and I was just dumping it into my elephant ear plant, and then stuff started growing, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna roll with this. And so I have a whole bag of mixed seeds, like black oil sunflower seeds, flaxseed, all kinds of different seeds. That was a mix. And so about once a week, I just sprinkle a bunch of seeds in the top of the pot and let them grow, and then I feed from there. I add it as top dressing in my dragon salads. So I do not need to turn here. Thank you. Forgot that turns into a turn only lane. Thank you. See, I don't come into Richland all that often. I forgot. I'm like, that's it. Oh yeah. Do I need to go down that road? Not yet. Well, after almost like 2.5 weeks being without my medication, my doctor's office finally calls me last night at like 4:50. Well, we close at 5, but please give us a call back. We need to get you scheduled for an appointment so we can refill your prescriptions. Your doctor needs to see you before she can refill them. And I'm like, really? After 2.5 weeks, you're finally calling to tell me that I need to be seen before my prescription can be refilled? And I'm like, at this point, I mean, most of the withdrawals are gone. And it's like, I mean, I'm not super happy with my pain level, as a result of being off the medication, but I don't know. And now having gone through the withdrawals, do I want to go back on it, knowing how horrible I felt for the last 2 weeks coming off of it? And granted, I came off cold turkey rather than a taper, but do I want to start up a medication again, I know what straight I'm looking for, I just don't know where it's at. And you would think, straights would be alphabetical, right? All the way out this way and haven't come across it yet, I'm gonna have to close you guys out so that I can pull up know I need to make a left to an H. So it's like, it just doesn't make any sense. And this is an M. W there. Yeah, this street I know. This is a street I am super familiar with. My massage therapist used to be in this building right here on the left. They moved, and I'm so much happier with their new their new space. They have a bath. They have their own bathroom. They have a dedicated parking lot. It's like, it's so much nicer. And I mean, the building itself is nicer. It's nice and new. Oh, this is my street. And I'm going to guess that this is the house that I need to go to. Let's see. I'm going to go around the block. There's a lot of people still there for the current